to the Camp Savage Show. I am your host, Donny Savage. And today, I'm taking y'all back to the crib. This is the first episode where I'm bringing on somebody from my hometown, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hey, shout out to the 616. Shout out to the 989. Sag Nasty. You know what time it is. That's the vibe. That's the crib too. If you're tuning in from YouTube, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because we keeping this thing rolling as always. If you're tuning in from YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, turn that notification bell on, and subscribe to the channel. You know the vibe. And if you're tuning in from Apple or Spotify, thank you so much for allowing me to have your undivided attention. It is a pleasure. Also, if you're watching this and you notice that I have a cowboy hat on and you're trying to figure out what's the deal, I felt like switching it up today. You know what I mean? I always have my Godspeed hats on, or I got a Scully on, something. I said, okay, it's time to bring out the cavalry. It's time to bring out the cowboy hat, but I'm going to show you why. So if you can see this, you got to peep the shirt. You got to peep the shirt. I'm coming. So look, if you're watching it and you saw it, you know what time it is. So that's the vibe we're going for. But enough about me. Let me give you some insight on the gentleman that we have coming on the show today. This is somebody that I've known for quite some time. His father was a family friend. I've known his father since I was about, 7, 8 years old. I'm 31 now. That is a long time. So we practically family. Hailing from Saginaw, Michigan. And also Grand Rapids, Michigan, because that's where he grew up. He is a seasoned musical artist with both age and wisdom. He's also one of Michigan's top buzzing artists right now. You got to check this man out. Obviously, when I state his name, he has shared the stage with the likes of Jeezy, Bun B, Grand Pooba, and Jizza from the Wu-Tang Clan. It's a hell of a lineup. That's legendary. He is the co-owner of the Bigger Picture Media Group. He is the owner of Gwopped Apparel. And last but not least, he is heavily involved in the community, especially with bringing that vibrant sound, this new wave to the city. My man, Gwopped Speedy. Welcome to the show, my guy. Round of applause. All right, here we go. Welcome to the show, my guy. Let me bring up. Oh, you got the merch on?
Yeah, you know I got it rep, man. You know,
Hey,
man. Got to promote at all times.
I feel that. I feel that. Let me throw our names up here real quick. Bang, there we go. And you know what? I had another layout.
Should I
I'm a
edit that? Because they ain't showing that I tried to slide my sponsor on there. Should I edit that real quick? Because they ain't showing up all the way.
No, it's all good. I mean, worst case scenario,
Okay.
I'll have my editor plug it in, and we can go on from there.
Okay.
But yeah, man, thank you so much for being a part of this. Man, this is episode 9. We keeping it going, you know.
Hey, salute to
Yes,
you,
sir.
brother.
Yeah, and I did make the announcement in the intro that you are the first person from Grand Rapids that I brought on here.
Hey,
From the
that's what's
crib.
up. That's
Yeah,
what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Making history right now, man. It's only
hell
right.
yeah.
The
Facts.
next best thing out of Michigan is only right, man.
That's 100.
For real though, you feel me?
Yeah, man. First and foremost, bro. We have conversations, and I always pay attention to what you got going on, and I can definitely say I've seen you evolve. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like you're getting into videography, photography. Not only do you do music, like you're heavily involved in the community, um, really bridging that gap, and I think that's amazing. So
Appreciate
I
that.
definitely want to give you your props on that.
Appreciate that, man. For real.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
I wanna get into the origins of Like where did music come from? Like how did music get integrated into your life, and how did you get inspired to even want to pursue that as a whole?
Yeah. First off, I want to thank you for bringing me onto your platform, man. I got to thank you for
Oh,
that,
good.
man. And, you know, well wishes and much success to everything you about to do with this. I already know it's about to take over. You feel me? About to be the
Yes,
next
sir.
best thing on the internet when it comes to the podcast space. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man.
I
But
appreciate that, man.
when it comes to the music, man, it definitely started from family. I come from a very musical family. From my granddad being a singer, he's a pastor. You know what I'm saying? Can sing. Everybody know him in Saginaw, Michigan, for having them vocals. My aunties, my dad is a producer. Watching him grow up being a producer and a music artist, and my mom always played. She is a very big hip hop and R&B fan, supporter, listener. So it all came from my family. Listen, being around them, it was in me, man, from the get go. That's how it all started, man. My mom be wondering why we're all she be wondering why I am how I am now. Like, Ma, you was the one playing Easy E around me, No Limit.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Outcast, like
Yeah.
played all that G around me. You wonder how I am, why I'm like this. You feel me?
No, that's real. That's real. I can totally relate to that. Um, Mob Deep was my pop's favorite rap group.
Mm,
So to this day, you know what I'm saying? I might play Hell on Earth. I might play Shook Ones. Just, you know what I mean? Just knowing word from word, getting that sound from him so I can completely relate.
that's hard. That's
Hell yeah.
hard. RP to the big homie, man. Real talk. A real one.
Speaking of that, since you said that, I was already in the midst of fire
Okay.
this up. You know what
It's
I'm
only
saying?
right, man. I wish I could burn something right with you right now, man. It's only right, man. It's only right. He watching us right now, like, look at him. That's it. Look at him.
It's
You feel me?
look, I say this every time. Look, for those that have been tuning in, I gotta touch bases on it every time because this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for him. Like that's just what it is. You know, turn over a new leaf completely. Um,
Yes, yeah.
fear as a whole just went out the window. You know what I mean?
Mm,
That's not even something that it doesn't shake me up. Adversity doesn't make me shy away from it. I'm just like, hey, what we doing? If I wrote it down and I got it like, on my calendar, it's in my schedule. I'm figuring out ways to do it. I'm figuring out ways to try to get better. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. Yes,
That's how
Bill.
we rock.
Yes, Bill, brother. I feel you on that. That's 100.
So I was reading your bio,
Mm-hmm.
impressive bio, by the way. Definitely
Thank
some
you,
talking points I want to jump into.
brother.
Let me switch this layout real quick.
For sure.
How does
Yeah.
it feel, first and foremost, to be a rising star, a rising talent in Michigan? Because like
Mm,
I know I know you've been in the trenches for a minute. You know what I'm saying, hustling that up.
yeah.
So
Man.
by no means is that
Yeah.
like a overnight success type of situation, and I can relate to that completely.
Exactly.
I'm damn near 10 years into this. You know what I mean, and you've been earning your stripes the entire way yourself.
Yeah.
So what does that feel like for you?
Um, it's a great feeling. Like they say, it's about the journey, not the destination. So it's been a great journey. It's all the lessons and everything I've learned along the way is can't put a price on it. I wouldn't be who I
That's
am without the grit and the grind. What I'm saying I've been
yeah.
through. Like I watched a lot of people quit and stop along the way, man. And that's like I'm very heavily respected around this way. So, and that's one of the main things the people that support me and rock with me say to me is like, man, you never stop, you never quit, you getting better, and you know, and that's dope. To give people inspiration and motivation from doing something that you just strictly love to do. So it's a great feeling because Michigan ain't no joke. You know how
That's facts. I know.
outside.
I know.
Like you gotta really. If you weak, you're not gonna last, man. Period. You know what I'm saying? If you can't take criticism, if you can't take people not you
Right.
from the get go, and you know what I'm saying, if you expect it to happen overnight and all that, this ain't meant for you, man. You ain't ready for this. So I feel like it's all prepared me for all the bigger that's on the way for me. You know?
That's real. And I commend you on that. And so from one entrepreneur, one
Hmm.
creative to another, look, I understand that journey through and through. And it's like the moments you want to quit, man. It's like you
Yeah,
almost it's like you're almost there, you know?
yeah, man.
And then you
Real
want to
talk.
fucking quit, and then something will happen, and it'll keep you moving. You're inching forward because something happened to you in that moment that was good, and you're like, damn, should I chalk it up or?
Yeah,
All right, nah, I ain't gonna chalk it up. I'm gonna keep this moving. See what
man.
else I could do. you know, it's
That's
uh, it's definitely baby steps.
definitely, man. You ain't lying about that, man. Like, you definitely had the moments when you doubting yourself, and wondering, like, dang, am I wasting my time? And,
Yes,
is it going, you trying to make sure the next move, the best move, and, you know, yeah, and it comes with sacrifices too. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? So you sacrifice the time and all type money, all that, So yeah,
Look,
man. Like Big Sean said though, I think it took me 10 years to be an overnight success. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite lines from him when he said that some years ago, man. For real, like
it's the
people be
truth.
thinking, people be feeling like they deserve a lot of be happening to me, and I'd be like, man, bro, you ain't put in not even a third of the work I put in. You be thinking like, people don't understand, man. Like
Right.
when it's your time, whatever happens for you, man, as long as you grinding, the moment's gonna happen for you, man. For real, you gotta just stay down, ten toes down. Shit.
Look, I. What's crazy is like entitlement just comes with the territory. It's a part of the game, and I was talking about this earlier on my live stream. Well, no, it may have been the other day actually. I was
Mm-hmm.
talking about this on my live stream, and I was basically talking about earning stripes because
Hmm.
I'm sure people reach out to you and they're asking you questions about, how did you get to where you are? What was your
Yeah.
starting point? What does the process look like? Give me the
Hmm.
blueprint.
Hmm.
And off the rip, I mean, I can only say for myself initially, like you have no idea. You have no idea what this took, and you just want me to just
Just
give it
get,
to you.
just
You
get.
won't appreciate it if I just gave it to you. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. You have to you got to figure it out yourself. Like I can give you like little tidbits and tips, maybe what to do, what not to do. I give people the same information across the board when it comes to the entertainment space. It may sound cliche, but it's like
Mhm.
if you're trying to be a musical artist, if you're trying to be an actor, obviously content creator, you have to be on social media for that. But if you're trying to do any of those things, I'm like, it's imperative
Yeah.
for you to work on your personal brand as a whole.
Mhm.
So
True that.
the acting, like acting and music, is a pillar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, one can outweigh the other, and you can utilize that to scale and leverage your brand as a whole. But it's like you have to look at yourself as a brand from the jump,
Mm.
and continue to build under that umbrella, and it allows you to do different things, a multitude of things actually. Somebody like Snoop, who's extremely multifaceted. His hands is in everything: video games, obviously weed, um, wine
Exactly.
and spirits,
Cereal.
cereal,
Yeah.
kids, cartoons, children's books, cooking show, and the
Skill
list goes
O'Neal.
on.
Same with him. Skill
Exactly.
O'Neal. You feel me? Yeah. I tell people all the time, man. Like that's funny because Snoop Dogg had an album back in the day called "The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told." You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
A lot of people don't value, man, when you just give it away to them, man. A lot of people just be talking and be talking, man. You know, that's what comes to. A lot of people just want to talk to be talking, and you can give people all the game in the world,
All
man,
the game.
and they won't do nothing with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Is
You
that
know, it's crazy.
I guess to elaborate a little more on that, is that a pet
Mm.
peeve for you? Because I can say it is for me for sure. It's a pet peeve because it's like a lot of times I feel like I'm wasting my breath. You know, I'll be like, for me to exert that energy and give you this full explanation. Like, for one, are you ready for the information? And for two, this is damn near consulting. I could give it to you for free, but you know what I mean? We kind of on the clock a little bit. You know, you got 30 minutes of my time, hour of my time, and you want the full the full spectrum from top to bottom. I feel like, I should get paid for that to a certain degree. I've been in this for too
It's
long
crazy.
just to be giving it away for free. Although I still give away a lot of free information,
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
on the live streams. Like, I don't mind telling the person, they got a question about how to approach brands, or it's a big thing trying to figure out chat GPT to
Yeah.
utilize into your everyday workflow. Like, and that's in my workflow all every day. I mean, all day, every day, top to bottom, from scripting, outlining, piecing together ideas. Like, that's my flow.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a pet peeve, bro. I can't stand that, bro. Like, you know, especially it's really, um, it's really the people who are around. It be the mainly be people who are close to you that have
Yep.
access to you. They be the main ones, man. That's not utilizing or take or even following that example. You like you seen me do all this. I told you this a million times. Every time we talking about the same. I tell you the same
Yep.
things, and you ain't. And I turn around and time go by. It's not no progress on your behalf or nothing. So yeah, man. Like I feel you. I ain't want to be the one to say it, but I was gonna say, yeah, man. Like I even been
It is
telling
what it
myself
is.
consultation fee. I'm like, I just told my nigga the other day. I'm like, man, bro, I'm about to start charging people a consultation fee, bro. To they want to shop it up about any type of business game and all that. Like, bro, you paying for my time, man. Period, man. Because
Yep.
yeah, and entitlement is definitely a part of that, man. People just feel like they can just because you right there, they feel like you're always gonna be there, man. And
Exactly.
man, yeah, man, that's definitely pet peeve, bro. I can't stand that passion, man. Especially when people ask me as too that they can do their own due diligence on and look up and do research and like bro, if I put in this energy, ain't no difference between me and you.
Right.
If I put in this energy, time, and effort into finding out information and doing it, and if I'm telling you where to go, get it from at that, and you not applying yourself, man, I ain't about to keep wasting my time talking to you, man. So
I feel that.
it's at the point, man, like people inbox me and whatever, ask whatever they ask, whatever, man. I'll go on their page. I look at it, if they even making any strides. If it look like they bullshit, I'm
Yo.
not even about to write you back, bro. Like you just
No,
want to shop it
no, you literally just
up.
that's perfect because, okay, if you say you want to do something, and I guess you get over your fear and you muster up enough confidence to go reach out
So,
to somebody that's doing what you want to do,
mhm.
and you leave the door open for them to go to your page or go to your website, whatever the case may be, and analyze what you're doing, and you're not doing any of the that's in that space, like, you're wasting your time and you're lying to yourself.
They ain't even doing the basics.
Not doing the basic.
They ain't even doing the basics. Like you got to get to level one before you try to get to level 10. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
man, a lot. I think, and one thing I realized is a lot of people just like to do for a look. You know what I mean? A lot of people just want to do just to look a certain way. They don't really want to.
Yep.
They want to be out running the streets, doing whatever they doing. Bull. But when they just want to show up here, do this, do that. You know what I mean? A lot of people
Yep.
just do stuff for a look, man. They don't be for real, man. You know, it's a lot of posers out here, man. You know, thanks to social media made it real easy for a lot of people to get they perp on, man. You know, a lot of people just be they ain't for real about they ain't really out here handling business for real, man. You know, so you know, all
No, that's
that go.
facts.
And you out there in Hollywood, so you really know.
Man, look, it's and I guess to kind of touch on that,
Hmm.
a lot of the times I'm at the crib to be fair, unless, if it's a situation that's curated,
Hmm.
like a premiere or um I don't know, some new spot is opening, they start inviting people. Like I went to an event the other day. It was
Hmm.
for the Macallan, like their Scotch whiskey, so they had a private tasting. That was cool. That was a vibe. Always down for anything that involves food. And 9 times out of 10, if an event has food and they got free drink, I'm pulling up anyway. You
Real
know.
shit. I feel you.
But it's just like to to be on the scene just to be on the scene. It's just not in my focus whatsoever. You know what I mean? It's like I would literally look at premieres, the red carpet events as, that's the time when you network. That's the time when you go all out.
Yeah,
Um, to be able to attract the type of attention you want. That's why, like, when I would go, I'm like, I'm gonna throw a suit on. I'm gonna throw a new piece on somebody hasn't seen. I'm gonna put a Robert Graham shirt on or something that I know is gonna be a conversation starter. So my foot is in the door. Half the battle is showing up. The other half is just performing at the end of the day. That's the easy part.
yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? So
Yeah,
it's like all structured. It's supposed to go this way, but
yeah, yeah.
that's just
I agree. I know exactly where you're coming from with that, bro. Because like you said, it's the same with me, man. I'm really to myself person. You know what I mean? When I'm not when I don't like being on the scene too. I don't like just going out just to be going out. I don't like clubbing for real.
yeah,
I don't like doing none of that. I don't go to parties for real. None of that unless it's like a special event, some networking type shit or something, or people I feel like I need to connect with,
yep,
or a special invite. Other than that, because you know, I feel like if I ain't got nothing to promote or nothing, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not showing up. I'm not. I'm straight. I'd rather sit at the crib and work on what I'm working on, chill, be in my own little world or whatever. Like my friend just told me the other day, like, yeah, bro, you really don't go nowhere if it ain't beneficial, if it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
yeah, I be straight on all that, man. You know,
Because
like,
you value your time, and it's like when you really
yeah,
start to value your time and your output and
yeah,
like the energy it takes to be around a bunch of people, like if
yeah,
you're gonna do that, you should already, have your outcome figured out of, what would I like to get from this situation, or what would I like to get
exactly,
out of this situation.
right. Real
Sometimes,
talk.
I mean, sometimes just freestyling it, obviously things happen. You may get a random connect. That's
Yep,
cool.
yep,
But when it's a little more intentional, you can kind of, you can, it's structured a little better,
yeah.
you know.
And I feel like being that way when I started doing that, a lot of good things started happening for me, especially connections wise. Like you said, being more intentional. You know, that's really key. Um, you know, you got to value your time, and that's really part of it. You got to be intentional with what you investing your energy into.
That's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? You got to really be intentional about that. So yeah, I don't play about that, man. Like, man, I'm not getting out here being in the streets. None of that, man. If it ain't making no sense, man, no money. If money ain't involved, that's already a big no no. You know what I'm saying? You know,
No, that's
so
facts.
and like, man, yeah, man, that's definitely, man. I tell people all the time, like, and then people got to learn how to step out of their comfort zone as well,
Yep.
and that they're not used to going to dealing with, rubbing shoulders with the right people. A lot of people scared to honestly be in different environments that they're not used to. And once I started doing that, it's been like, man, not when people see me out here, man, 99% of the time I'm by myself. When I'm
Yeah.
at an event, sometimes people like, if I do come to some music, don't be they be like, damn, Speedy and his motherfucker, like you actually came, and they know I don't be on the scene like that. If I'm coming, they
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, bro here to handle some business, bro here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like being seen all the time and all that, man. Especially like on some real shit when you come from a smaller city, like a smaller environment city and shit, man, people already looking at you like, you know,
right.
looking down on like, oh, this nigga's just I see this nigga all the time. I see him. You gotta have some type of mystique to yourself, man. You gotta be on different shit that everybody else ain't on. You gotta be on in your own lane and shit, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
people not gonna it is what it is, but that's just how humans are, that's how people are, man. You gotta be doing some that they not doing, period. You gotta be on some other to get their attention. You feel me? Like, I like when people hit me up like, "Damn, man, you want it be every you be at this that like damn, you be on some other shit. Let me know when you going to that. You feel me?
yeah.
Cause yeah, man, when I gotta rub continue to um elevate. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah.
elevate doing the same old shit. You can't.
No, that's
So
real. No, I champion that as well. Yeah, man, because like going back to branding is just it adds a
yeah.
level of prestige to your overall brand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And some people fail to realize that it's like it's not good to be all like always on the scene, always on
Yeah.
like if
Mm-hmm.
it ain't about the money,
Right.
um,
Right.
and that's the thing. It doesn't always have to be about money in the here and now. This could
Yeah.
be a relationship that you're trying to cultivate over time. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you step out and you support. Like, somebody's having an event, or you having an event in the city or something. Somebody step out, support, and then they'll be on your way. Like that's the type
Mm-hmm.
of I do. You know what I mean? Like I'll go out specifically for that reason. I go show love. I'm right back in the crib on the couch from one road watching YouTube.
Real spill, man. Real spill. I know how that go. Trust me. I know how that go. Man, I can't wait to see what that with the LA net what not net just LA events period, man. I'll be seeing shit you be I'll be like, man, yeah, man, I'm gonna be bumping into you real soon. We gonna be bumping into each other on the red carpet, like, hey, you know what it is,
Yeah,
that shit about to be real normal, real soon, man. I'm telling
facts. Hell yeah.
you.
What was funny about, I guess, the events and here is the fact that over time you'll just start to run into the same people.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, I mean, when it comes down to the publicists, some publicists they're locked in with certain event coordinators or certain brands. It could be a studio or something. So they're like
Mm,
always send those type of events to the client.
mm, okay.
It's to the point now where I've been to all type of random ass events. Like this
Mm-hmm.
one I went to earlier this year,
Mm-hmm.
it was at the LA Zoo.
Mm,
I ain't know the LA Zoo was lit like this.
mm.
Um,
Oh yeah, man, this sounds interesting. Right here.
I'm trying to figure out who this person was again because I think the CEO of the zoo may have just passed, but there was
Okay.
this it was this black woman. She might have been the COO because she was at
Okay.
the event and she came up to me and introduced herself and said, they're trying to bring more, I guess, more casual, laid back vibes to the zoo.
Mm.
Now, okay, get to the zoo, got a suit on, you know what I mean, Robert Graham shirt, trying to look fly.
Hey,
It
if
was
you don't if you don't know what Robert Graham is, look, you more than likely ain't got no type of style on you, man. Go Google Robert Graham right now. You know what I'm
look
saying? Bookmark it, whatever you gotta do. You feel me? Like for real. That's what. Hey, I love it. I love them shirts, bro. I Robert Graham.
man statement piece, and it works every single time. You don't miss.
Really.
It's like it's at a point now, man. I could just point them out. Like I can make a conversation. If a person says something about my shirt, and if I spot a Robert Graham shirt, I will
Mm-hmm.
go out of my way to go talk to that person because I'm like you
No
know,
song.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's facts. But the event was really nice, man. The LA Zoo, beautiful property. I take an Uber there. I get out. First thing I notice is a bunch of protesting going on in front of the zoo. And PETA is out there. So it's like they got police outside of the zoo trying to keep everything calm, you know, let them know I'm here for the event, go through. They had a step and repeat. We took pictures, got to
Okay.
get the Gettys. And right off the bat, it was
Hold on, hold on. What's the step and repeat? What that mean? What's that?
my, my bad, my bad.
You know what that
We're
is?
more
I
we're
ain't
more or
gonna
less
count.
the press, like the press, the red carpet set up. Um, I don't think my publicist was actually there for that one, but she gave
Okay.
me instructions. But
Mm,
majority of the time, a publicist will be there, and she'll get everything coordinated for me. So I'm teed up to walk the carpet, and then she'll orchestrate interviews. Just things of that nature. So
okay.
that's what happens a lot of times on the carpet as a whole. It's always your publicist coordinating everything for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Um. So did the red carpet. They got drinks. It's just they got the staff members with the drinks in hand. You get a drink. They got the sprinter joint that comes down to the bottom of the hill, and it's taking
Mm,
everybody all the way up to the top of the hill where the actual zoo is.
okay.
So I'm like, all right, that's lit. Get off the sprinter. Automatically, man, is food everywhere. It's like little hors d'oeuvres. They got chicken sandwiches. They got drinks. There's alcohol galore. Anything you need. And I'm like, the zoo ain't never been this lit.
Mm,
You could literally walk around,
mm.
carry a drink, and just look at animals.
Yeah, that's hard. I
And
fuck
I'm
with
like,
that, man.
I was like, yo,
Yeah,
this is just LA is just different. It's
yeah,
just
man.
it's
How about
fucking
that? That's
different.
different right there, man. Talk about it, man. That's different, man. That's my type of shit, man.
But no,
I fuck.
that's not even the crazy part.
Oh shit.
The crazier part is there was a uh, there was an auction going on.
Oh,
It
okay.
was like a charitable event. It's a really really big event. It's called the Beastly Ball, and I believe the donations go
Mm,
to. I'm trying to think. I can't remember if it's inner city schools. So they have some type of like youth program.
okay.
Joe McHale was there on the microphone, comedian. I don't know if you're familiar.
Mm.
Yeah, are you familiar with Joe McHale?
Joe McHale.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's a comedian, actor. If you seen a picture of him, you'll know who I'm
yeah, I
talking about.
probably know he is. Okay.
So he's the MC that night.
Mm,
It's like every single direction you could go, like through the pathways to get around the zoo. There's a vendor. They got
mm.
barbecue brisket mac and cheese sandwiches and got chocolate covered bacon. They got
Oh yeah. I know he was loving that. You know, you're a foodie and shit, so I already know he was loving that.
yeah. It was it was a crazy event, live bands, everything. I've also
That's
been
right.
to events. Some of the more like private events in the Hollywood Hills is like at somebody's mansion and shit. In the Janelle Monae's Halloween party.
Oh man, I bet that was
That
crazy.
shit. Yeah. Probably can't really tell. Well, nothing really happened.
Yeah,
It,
I know.
yeah.
I I ain't gonna get you there. I know you done seen some shit out
Yeah.
there, man. I know you
Yeah.
done seen some shit today. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
we.
No, that one was chill. That one was
Hey,
chill.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna get into detail, but I'll never forget the he told me about with Nick Young, man. That shit was funny as hell, man. Y'all don't know if you want
Ah.
to tell me. Man,
Yo.
that shit was funny.
Nick Young is a funny guy. Like for real, dude. Dude is a he's cool as shit. He's a
Yeah,
big ass
yeah.
kid. I swear, just
Mm-hmm.
all day, every day. He
Yeah,
just like to
man. Yeah, be
crack
cracking up
jokes,
with that one. Yeah.
talk. No, that was good times. Though. Yeah, that was the that was the night I met James Harden. I met Rudy Gay, PJ Tucker was with us. Um, yeah, man, it was New York Fashion Week 2019. That was an epic moment, man. My homie, think he does PR for George Hill, Serge Ibaka, Nick Young, PJ Tucker. I think majority of the guys were his clients. I don't know about James Harden.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he was like, I just like hopped. I met him at the spot they were meeting. I think it was one of their hotels, and we just all hopped in the long sleeve joint, black on black, and we was just hitting the different parties and, and then they took us to the Gucci party. I was like, ain't no I'm about to get in this Gucci party. That's crazy.
Yeah,
We
that,
walked to the front of the line. The press came out and was taking pictures of Nick Young and PJ Tucker and all them.
mm-hmm.
And then we literally walked into the Gucci party. And yeah, hey,
That's crazy, nigga.
I haven't had a chance to tell this story
That's
on the
crazy.
show yet. So you just prompted me to tell this story. And since it's fresh, I'm like, fuck, I might as well tell it again.
Hell yeah, man. That's great, man.
I saw
Come
Dave
on, man.
East. Yeah, Dave East was in there. I mean, it was really dark in that venue, and it was just a lot of shit going on. But the
Mm-hmm.
funny part, the epic part about that whole story, you remember, and I'm sure you've probably seen this, the interview with Vlad
Mm-hmm.
and Michael Jai White. I mean, obviously they have many interviews, but there was this interview they were talking about some of the people in Hollywood and what they're known for, what their nicknames are. So Michael Jai White
Mm-hmm.
is talking about Cuba Gooding Jr.
Okay.
and it's like, yeah, in Hollywood they call him Buck Naked or something like that. And I'm like, and look, this
Yeah,
ain't some just new profound news or anything. Like I literally
yeah,
saw this in
so
the interview. We can reference the interview. Y'all can watch
documented.
it yourselves. Yeah. So like I ain't breaking this story. It's the fact that like, yo, why would they call this man Buck Naked? Like why the would that really be his nickname? You know? And then fast forward, I may have seen that interview that same year, or at least a couple months before I was in New York. He was in the Gucci party. So when we went upstairs, I'm walking around the bar. I run into Cuba Gooden Jr. and I'm like, oh, Gooden
Wow.
Jr. He had overalls on
Okay.
and no and like no shirt, like nothing else. Like everybody, like this is Gucci party. People like dressed the up
Oh,
in
shit.
suits. I was like, look, I say all that to say this
This
because I
nigga,
don't I
this
don't know
nigga
anything.
Cuba, man.
I don't know what that was
Man,
about. That was a
man.
random time to be
No, don't
rocking
tell
some
it.
overalls.
Don't, man, I'm pretty. Yeah, I feel you, man.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. That's all I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying.
in the movie Leo that I'm in. His brother was in it. Omar
Oh,
Gooding.
right, 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 right.
He in that shit. Yeah, he in there
That's
playing the pastor.
Omar, right?
Yeah, Omar. Yeah, he played
That's
the
what's
pastor
up.
on there.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man.
And
It is, man. Yeah, man. They put in a lot of motherfucking work. But Cuba, wild boy, man. I saw that motherfucking video. He's in the party. Man, I forgot what he was yelling on the mic, man. That's so funny, man. I forgot what he was yelling on the mic. Just from that video alone, I know he a wild boy. I can't remember what he. And then he got. And then the pic. It's a picture of him at a party. Where he had the. Man, I don't know what he was on. He had the KFC bucket over his head and shit. I'm
I remember that. I
Cuba,
remember
Cuba
that.
wild, man. So I can only imagine what
To 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 like see it because like I kid you not. When I walked up the stairs, the bar was to my left. So, but it's like it's dark. He's one of the first people I run into when I look up. And like, he like we shook hands, you know what I'm saying? Like, what up? You know what I mean? Then I was like, oh shit, my man really got the overalls on. No shirt, no tank, no wife beater. I
at
was
the
like, hey
Gucci party
man,
though. At the
Gucci
Gucci
party.
party.
Hey, the Gucci party was so lit. They had gift bags, man. They sent us home with Gucci cologne.
Okay, that's hard. That's
That
hard.
that was
That's
fucking
hard as
official.
fuck, man. See, if you was a rapper, there would have been some bars right there. And they left the Gucci party with the Gucci spray. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
No,
That's
that's
hard,
facts,
man.
bro.
That's
Bro,
hard.
there's when you come back out here,
Hmm.
um, and if there's some going on like that, I'll definitely bring you. It's
Yeah,
the
man.
fact right now that we have the writer strike, the actor strike,
Oh
so
man,
there are no premieres unless they do
that's
have
tough.
some private screenings,
Yeah,
but it's like they're very small. It's for like a tight knit group set of people. It's not the big red carpet. You're gonna get press or shit like that because people are they're all striking.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
tough, man. That's tough, man. I cancel my
when it comes
plans.
back around though,
Shit.
when it
Yeah.
come back
Okay,
around though,
good.
you're out here.
Well, I'm gonna be ready, bro. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
ready. Can't wait.
is this? It's a fun time. It's a fun time. I remember one of my good friends, my boy Isaac. I brought him to a premiere with me, and it was for what's the name of that movie? It's a Jake Gyllenhaal movie that just came out
Okay,
not too long ago. It was a war movie, I believe. Hold on, what is it
okay.
called? Because the actor. Oh, okay, The Covenant. The Covenant. Guy Ritchie's The
Oh
Covenant.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we went to that private screening at the DGA. It's this I think it's the Directors Guild building in West Hollywood. So they have a lot of private screenings there. That was a surreal moment. Like, yo, that's
Mm,
fucking Jake Gyllenhaal, and it's like
yeah,
he's
he
he's literally
everywhere.
right there. You know what I
That's
mean?
good.
Um, I remember going to the premiere for Spinning Gold. Like, Dale Mitchell sitting
Um,
right behind us, and comic
that's our
Donny.
childhood right there, man.
Yeah,
That's hard.
I heard his whole
That's hard.
conversation. They talking about. I think this was right before that it came out. The Good Burger 2 was gonna drop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm hearing his conversation behind me of him talking about it because people are asking him, and
Wow,
I
wow.
believe,
Mm.
one of my publicist clients that she represents, I believe she auditioned for it or she might be in it. I can't remember. She might be. I think she might be in the film. If I'm not mistaken, which
That's
is
hard, man.
it's a hell of a flex.
That's hard
But
as fuck, man. That's
that
good.
event was crazy too. I ran into Lonnie Love from what's
Yeah.
the show? Yeah, the
What's
comedian.
that? The real or some shit.
Yeah, I ran into her, and what was so crazy about this, she posted one of my photos in 2015, 2016 when they like first went
Mm.
viral. She had them on her page. So I was like, you know what? I, I took a gummy, so I was already feeling brave. So I just went over there and like I introduced myself, and then I told her about it, and then she remembered me, and it's
Oh, okay.
crazy.
That's hard. That's what's up.
So now like I'll see her at other events, and we'll converse, we'll chat or whatever. Like
Yeah,
she cool people. It's
that's
just
dope,
random
man.
situations like that on a regular basis. Um,
That's dope.
so that spot, that Italian spot we ate at when you came here the
Yeah,
last time.
yeah.
So further, what is that? Further south, maybe like a mile or two south, is an area called Larchmont Village.
Okay.
It's almost like the equivalent to what's that area in East Grand Rapids? Is that Gaslight Village?
Hey, East Grand Rapids. You talking about by the
Yeah.
water or by the lake?
Yeah, I think by the water. It's like that little area where I think it's like right down the street from East Grand Rapids High School. But it's like it's got the
Mm.
ice cream
Oh
shop.
yeah, I know you talking
Yeah.
about Starbucks, all them restaurants, Bodie's, and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of gives that vibe, but it's like
Okay. Okay.
it's on 10. It's on
Mm.
you
Okay.
will see
Mm.
you will see everybody over there. Conan,
Oh, okay.
Halle Berry, Jennifer Gardner, and Sebastian Stan in the Winter Soldier.
It's hard, man.
Um,
That,
one of the executive producers, I think, is that from Entourage? I think he did Entourage and Ballers. The guy Rob, he
oh,
cool as
yep.
hell. He cool as hell. Like see him all the time. He's a fucking surfer dude, you know. It's
Man, them some great experiences, man. I'm glad you out there, man. Glad you super blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
appreciate it.
for your journey, man. I remember when Pops was like, you better, this is like right before everything took off crazy. He's like, you better get him in a video. You better put him in a video. You about to blow up real soon. You better. And then literally like a month or two later, that's when you went viral with the ice cream shit. That you, what a God. That shit happened right after. I was like, this shit crazy. So yeah,
Yo,
man, see where you from there to now, man. For real,
appreciate it.
man. That's
It's
hard, man.
been
Like, very blessed, man.
oh,
And then
thank you.
and I know it don't stop. You ain't seen nothing
Nah,
yet.
nah.
That's shit yet.
Always evolving, man. Always trying to add something different to the repertoire. Hence why I'm doing this. You know, hence why I'm streaming every single weekend now. Cause it's like
Yeah,
I used to shy away from like that. Not being I mean, look, as long as I've been in front of the camera, there was times when vast majority of the time I was uncomfortable being in front of the camera. That's just what it is. However, it was perceived could be
hmm
something completely different,
hmm
you know? Well, it's like it's turning that is having an alter ego, which is like what I created with the Donny
yeah,
Savage thing to be able to tap in and then like turn that off.
yeah,
You know, it's like that's what I utilize to be able to do that.
right,
But there was a majority of the time I'm like, bro, we about to do what? You want me to do what? You want me to eat this chocolate bar?
yeah, man,
What? Like,
yeah,
bro, I don't
man,
know. Like, I don't know if I can do that. Like, yeah, but like, trust me, trust me. Like, all right,
yeah,
bro, we
man,
about to eat this chocolate bar. I got a whole attitude, but I'm about to eat the chocolate bar. And then boom, it's like it's times where you got the most resistance. Cause like we totally we could have not gone to the beach to do that. We could have not chosen
yeah.
that spot.
Real talk,
I could
man.
have, yeah, I could have
Shout out
said
to
fuck
fake champions. You feel me? That's a perfect example.
it. It's facts.
For real.
Yeah.
You pick that.
Man, I wanted to ask you, man. Okay, so I remember when I was on my journey,
hmm
I was doing a lot of the crib.
Okay.
As far as social media, man, there was not a lot of resources. There were just not a lot of creatives around in 2015 as a whole. Like I remember when I started to do the food blog and I really drafted up a whole proposal. I will never forget this. I drafted up my own proposal to reach out to certain restaurants. And they didn't know what the I was talking about. And now
Wow.
like it's a thing. You know what I mean? So I say all that to say this.
Wow.
Like, is there emergence of new creators in the city? Like, is there a lot
Yeah.
more people like on social media, creating content, YouTubers, the whole nine? Because it was like obsolete
Mm.
around that time.
Um, I would. I think it is way better than around that time you're talking about. I feel like it is a lot of content creators, but um, I would honestly say that I feel like it's still a lot of growth that needs to happen with that. A lot of people need to like it's a lot of people I feel like are very talented at what they do, got the
Hmm.
personalities and all this and that, but they're just not going as hard as they should be. Um, but it is a lot of people doing a thing on the content tip. Um, like that one cat, oh, man, the dude, Frankie Lap. You know,
Yeah,
he probably
yeah, yeah.
right now. He the main one because like I don't even know what made him think about doing what he doing, man. But
He got it. He got it.
he done took that. It's crazy because a lot of people be seeing him know that live here don't even know that he from here. A lot of times they don't know until they,
Right.
it's crazy,
Yeah.
man. How big he is. They're like, oh, from here, So, but yeah, it's picking up though. It's getting way better. It's definitely way better than 2015. I feel like it's growing. I would say that it's definitely growing, but I think we have still a lot of growth. A lot of people here. I feel like I think consistency is the main thing, man. People got to be more consistent. That's all. People
Yeah.
start and they stop, and then they be taking, like I just feel like that's the main thing. The people that I know that I be watching and stuff, I just feel like they just got to be a little more consistent. That's it. Other than that, though, it's a lot of people here doing their thing, and I'll be finding out about people more and more every day. I run into
Mhm.
somebody new or online, or I meet them being out and about, doing what I do, whatever. And I get hip to new people doing their thing every day. So it's definitely growing. Definitely for sure.
No, that's good
I
to
feel
hear.
but we need to have we need our Ha Davises. You know what I'm saying? We need
Yeah.
our I forgot the other cat that's going crazy in
Yeah. I know
Detroit.
you're talking about.
That's
I know
my
you're talking
cat.
about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they consistent as hell. They don't stop. Like
Yeah.
that's what the level we got to be on. Like we got to be now. Everything ain't gonna win every time. A lot of people always trying to be so perfect and
Yeah.
this and that. Like no, man, just do what you do and throw that out. You know what I'm saying? And once we start doing that as a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people here just say and do that, man. I feel like man, rap is a get more out there. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
but it's definitely improving.
Okay. No, that's good to hear. When I found out about the guy Frankie, I was uh I
Mhm.
was I was extremely happy to see that because I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
you doing this? I mean, I would imagine he had a lot more resources than I
yeah,
had trying to come up because I was like,
yeah,
eventually, like I gotta go, like I gotta
yeah.
go. You
Real
know, I
talk.
I felt like I tapped out of resources, and for what I was trying to do,
Yeah.
there
Real
was
talk,
no
man.
no
And that's
choice.
very real, man. Man, my exit is coming very soon, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very soon. It wasn't for my
Yeah,
son, man. I've been gone a long time ago, but I keep telling like myself all the time, and like, man, I can't continue to be a big whale in a small ocean. You know what I'm saying? Even though rap is a big second biggest city, all that. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But like resources, we ain't Detroit. We not L.A., Atlanta, Houston, like New
right,
York. We not like it's only so much you can do here because of the infrastructure of the city. You know what I'm saying? And it's not an entertainment city. So a lot of things, I
right.
feel like I done did it, man. The only thing I ain't did is sell out the Van Andel, man. You feel me? I
Yeah,
didn't did it all with the best of them. The people they consider the kings as people that legendary, all that, man. Like ain't not a legend from here that I ain't gonna say all the legends, but majority of them.
mm,
Everybody, man. Like I done did it all, man, and and also on some real, it's still mentality wise, it's a lot of growing up that the city has to do to really push push the city to where it needs to be, man. A lot of
hmm,
people here still look at each other as competition, and they still got a mentality overall, not everybody, but
right.
collectively, man, that still need a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? And so I love the city, man. I always go rep for the city, put on for the city, but I definitely don't see me being here for a very much longer. But yeah, man, I'm gonna always put on for this, you know.
No,
But
look, that's
it's time to spread the wings in a minute. You feel me?
no, that's real. That's real. Cause look, everything that I do, um,
Yeah,
especially when I do interviews and they ask me, where I'm from and what, you know, always
yeah,
representing the 616, and by
yeah,
default, always representing the nasty.
yeah,
That's
for
like
sure.
that's just what it is. Um,
Yeah,
I would even like to tap in more back home in the creative space. I would definitely I would want to bring actual creative spaces to the table where
okay,
like I like what Josh is doing. Josh
okay.
Sycamore with Black Pigeon Studios.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah. Shout
uh
out to Josh, man. Look, I
yeah.
remember when he was an intern or whatever he was at Wood TVA, that whatever
Yeah.
radio station he used to work at. I remember when he was shooting music videos for local artists, man.
Hell of a come up.
Man, to see what he doing now, man. You know, and that's a perfect example because he went. I think yeah, L.A. went out to L.A. and got man did a amazing build up with his career, man. And yeah, he like you said, he came back and with his space, Black Pigeon Studio. Shout out to them. I shot a video in their space. My video Pandemic Flow, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. For real.
Oh, that's dope.
We
That's
needed that.
dope. There needs to
Definitely
be
needed
some
that.
type of creative space ran by creatives for creatives.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's another spot you should get hip to called Imagine Lab. Uh, I did a cipher today. We had
mhm.
about um, it's about probably like 25 Grand Rapids hip hop artists, and we all did. It was like in groups, like 6 groups from one to 4 people in each group, and we all did spit bars, 16 or sweet 16s to classic hip hop instrumentals or whatever. And
Okay.
it's crazy out of the whole history of music in the city, this is the first time this has ever been done. Ever,
Really?
ever.
Damn.
In the whole history of the city. This ain't never been done. Imagine Lab is like Black Pigeon Studios, very dope, man, very dope content space. Man, got the dressing rooms in there, all that. Like it's very dope. Big, nice space. But yeah, man, like that, man, like people got to be more collaborative too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
one thing. Like people here don't collaborate as much as we should, and then also not just collaborating. When we collaborate, we got to make sure that it's quality at the same time. You know, we can't just
Right.
be got the quality, got to match too. So this we did today was very like this history what we did tonight, man, for real. So that and it's possible because of a space like that. You know?
Right. No, I think more spaces like that would be a game changer. Even from the
Yeah,
standpoint of having workshops with like bringing in real creatives that have, I mean, from different walks of life, different places.
yeah,
Letting them tell their stories and tell
yeah,
how do I get from point A to point B. Because
yeah.
I think this is really
Yeah,
dope, especially for the kids, because a vast majority of them want to be
yeah.
content creators now, and like
Yep, yep,
it is what it is, and it's like that's what they want to do, and they telling you exactly what they want to do. Like, why not entertain it
yep.
and just and,
For
and
sure.
see what happens? Because we don't know. I mean, obviously, all of them won't make it to that high level to be able to be a full time streamer, gamer, so on and so forth. But the
Yeah.
ones that gravitate towards it, that take it seriously from the jump, like you ain't got to tell them to go do the work. Like they're gonna just go do it,
Mm.
and that makes all the difference.
That's a bar right there, man. I hope they caught that, man. That's a bar. Yeah,
It's real though. Um,
that's a do it.
cause I remember like seeing the whole gaming industry turn into this $1 billion industry, and
Yeah, definitely.
the
Yeah,
times they
shout
told
out
us
to
to
my
step up.
boy. I want to give shout out to my dog, D Jones, man. He's somebody in the community here. He the only one young black man in the city right now. He doing esporting. I think it's what it's called,
Mm,
esports events.
yeah.
Um, Giving like he just had one for Call of Duty, and I think the prize is like 5,000 or 1,000 or something. And then
Okay.
earlier this year, he did one for like $1,000 for the NBA 2K. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, man, yeah, yeah, we need people doing stuff like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And another content creator I want to give shout out to is my dog, Jizzle, man. I don't know if you know Jerry Buchanan. Man,
Come
so
on. Come on now. Come
he
on now.
finally see this is the person right here. I feel like it really put the city on the comedy tip because everybody knows that ain't nobody. I feel like this the nobody. No, man, Jerry is probably the funniest person in the city, man, and
For no,
just
just for no
naturally,
fucking reason. Just for
for
no
no
reason.
reason, like he got it, man. He got his YouTube going. He doing skits. He being consistent. He interviewing people. Shit like that. And it's crazy, on a content creator tip. I'm like, man, like ain't it's so much. It honestly still so open here because like ain't nobody. I don't see people downtown all the time consistently interviewing people. Other than him, he started now, but like
Yeah.
it's so Grand Rapids got some interesting people, man. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for real, like it's so much. It's just so open and do so much, man. If I wasn't, I'm telling you, if I was, I ain't even no skills. Like even though I do music, I do a million things already. But they lucky I ain't in they field in their lane. Cause trust me, man, I've
No,
been took advantage of all that, bro.
bro, I feel that. Look, it was times, bro. I could take it back to 2015, bro, 2016 when I would like. I'm outside. I got a photographer. People don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I'm shooting content. Are you shooting content for what? Like if you didn't know, you know now. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Exactly.
like we was literally outside shooting looks,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
going to J.C. Penney's, getting suits for like I don't know, whole suits like 130. I go get the joint tailored. From time to time, I just go get it tailored. It look like $1,000 suit. And
Real
just go
talk.
shoot in it. You know what I'm saying? Or there was times I would go there, or I go to Express, Macy's, shooting their go take it back. Like
Real
literally just
talk.
getting it out the mud. I have no shame saying that.
Real
It is
talk.
what it is. But that got me to this point to where
Yeah.
I don't buy clothes. I don't
Exactly.
bro, I
Exactly.
can't
Real
tell I
talk.
can't tell you last
They
time I bought
paying you
clothes.
to wear they.
Yeah.
You
I don't
feel me? And that's what it's about, man. Leverage, man. People don't. They think people want to just start off and just expect shit to happen. Like you got to invest in yourself, man. That's part of it. You invested your time, and energy into that, man. It's paying off, man. Like
that's
you got to
facts.
start somewhere, man. You feel me?
Somewhere.
You
Yeah.
got to.
Ain't no
You know what
skipping
I'm saying?
steps.
And you can't. It ain't. You can't. Ain't no way around it. Every time I talk to anybody about this, and they be wanting like to pay for little this, pay for like little shortcut type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, like I want to shoot video. I want to do. Okay, you got to sit in front of YouTube for hours and hours and hours and watch these videos and blah this and that. Me sitting on the break, like I can't hold your head. There ain't no way around it. Period. I tell them all the time,
Yeah.
ain't no way around it. You want to do this for real? Ain't no way around it. You want to,
Yep.
like you're gonna find out if you're really serious about this. You're gonna find out. You're gonna be like, damn, okay, I see what bro was telling me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere, man. Got to.
No, it's so true. It's so true. And I would even say for myself when it came down to acting classes
Hmm.
and immersing myself in that world to try to sharpen my skills and going
Yeah.
through the process of like not having a process. Now I have
Hmm.
a process to go to. I get an audition
Yeah.
from top to bottom where I, you know,
Yeah.
read it a couple times, build out a synopsis of,
Uh,
my interpretation of what's going on, understanding the characters, looking at the breakdown and like making choices and having backup choice. Like I didn't have all that prior.
Where okay, I got a question. For the acting school, did you do that? You did that here in Michigan, or when you
Nah,
left?
no. I didn't I didn't get into acting class until I actually got to LA.
Till you got to LA? Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And my son, that's what he want to do, man. He want to act and sing, but he really want to act. You know, so
Mm,
that's the main reason I know I'm gonna have to really leave so I can get him around the right environment and resources for real for what he want to do. Like I said, we got to pour into these kids. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
you know, definitely, yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. And that's it's like it's crazy. Acting is really like it's like a magic trick. And
Okay.
I'm saying
Mm,
that because like specifically one of my coaches, his name is Gregory Sims.
okay.
He teaches his program is called Path and it's online. We are not in person.
Mm,
We are on Zoom. I have never seen something work so effectively and you don't have to physically be there. He has this
okay.
process that's insane. You know what? To be fair, I'll send you the link. You can have your son check this out. He can
Man.
uh he can order the class because that's the thing. Like we were all in different locations. Like some of us were out here, some of us were in Atlanta, New York, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So it was dope. We just had a chance to just work. We were in class for like 4 hours. It's breezing by, but
Mm,
we're really working our action muscles and shit. I'm gonna
perfect.
definitely send it to you.
Appreciate that. Please do. Hell
One
yeah.
of
Please do. Yeah. He needs
he's
that.
he's uh he's real, um, extremely likable, just based on his approach to life as a whole. Like some people take it a little too seriously, and they
Hmm.
gotta add all these extra layers to it. He dumbs it all the way down, and
Okay.
I think that's what I valued the most. And he's just a down to earth guy. What's really dope about him is on his I'll send you his Instagram as well. On his
Okay.
Instagram, he will have like live audits sometimes on his Instagram live, so you can
Okay.
tune in. But he also posts like clips from from class. It's like a really good performance. He really champions
Mm,
his students as a
that's
whole.
all. Okay.
It's dope, and people book, so like he's good. And the cherry on the top is he's working. Like he's a working actor at the same time.
Yeah. That's what's up.
So you like
Got
if
the
you're gonna learn
credentials.
from
I know you got the credentials to show he official.
yeah, and
You know?
that's the thing. If you're gonna learn from somebody, you need to learn from somebody that's either done it or that's like actively doing it. But like if they did it, they gotta be on a certain level. You just can't take information from anybody.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's like smoke and mirrors. Get your
Definitely.
acting coach. That's booking shit.
Yeah, man. We all need a mentor, man. You know, it's good to have mentors. Real.
That is big facts. Yo, I want to ask you maybe like two more questions.
All right, for sure.
And we got to talk about these legendary collaborations you got, man. Can we
Okay.
please dive into that? And how did these come
Mm,
about? I need answers.
okay. Well, with the Jeezy concert, man, sold out 2,500 people at the intersection, man. That was all due to a promoter from Grand Rapids named Mike G.
Mike G.
He he had a, something like a competition for he picked the artist that he wanted to be in it was like a showcase, and then from that showcase he determined who he felt like was best for the upcoming big concerts coming to the city.
Mm,
And uh, when GV started getting promoted, man, like I honestly don't. He wasn't gonna book us for the me and my partner Gwopped JD, man, free JD, man.
free
Uh,
JD.
Yeah, you feel me? Free Jada Dollar, whopped up JD, but he was going. I don't think he was gonna book us, man. Honestly, and we killed the show. Like we tore that bitch up, but so many people was blowing them up. Like, man, hey, you gotta put them on here. You know what I'm saying? So the demand, the demand was so high. He threw us on there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And yeah, man, and that's it's crazy because that's my nigga JD's favorite rapper. Like that,
Jeezy, that's what's
yeah,
up.
that's his favorite rapper hands down, man. He's probably Jeezy and Jay Z between them two, but Jeezy for sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was crazy, man. 2,500 people, man. We went on right before he came on the stage. That was one of the best concerts I ever seen, man. He did like 2 hours by himself, no hype, man, nothing, just going running through it. That was one of the performances that made me want to get my shit together. Like, damn, I gotta get in shape. Like, cause
Yeah,
back then I was with the year with whatever year we did that show, I was like, I wasn't my stamina wasn't where it's supposed to be. I'd probably get tired after 10 minutes. I'd be voice gone and all that. When I saw that, I said, "Damn, man!" Because you remember Jeezy, you started off. He used to be a little chubby when he first
yeah.
came out. This, he built. He got. He in shape now. You feel me?
He
So,
built like a little pit bull now.
right.
Yeah,
Hey, real talk. So, man, when I saw that, man, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get my shit together. And it was just so surreal, man. Like sold out, like man, crazy. Like he went, man, that shit was crazy, man. Jizza, Wu Tang, man, a couple months ago, man, like that was crazy. The same thing, man. People was just putting in a word for about me to they like, man, he gotta like if you bring this Grand Rapids, you gotta put Speedy on this. Like that's what it was, and I got paid for that and everything. Honestly, I wasn't even tripping about the money. You feel me? But I got
yeah.
paid. Oh, I got that money. All that, man. You feel me? Like sold out crowd. That was my first time ever performing with my own live band.
Okay,
It's three bands in the city that that's all led by black men. You got Bedrock, was Orlando James. He the main guy run that drum player. Then you got Dante Cope. He got his band, Less Creative. Then you got my boy KJ. He got KJ and the Sunshine Band. And
okay.
they always want to play with each other. They never played with each other before. And I brought all of them together and they was my band for the night. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
And
up.
yeah, that was the first time like I could have kept that moment for myself. Just did my.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, I'm like, I got to make this special. This is Wu Tang, man. I got to do. And Justin had his own live band too. So I'm like, I'm gonna see if I could. I hit all them up 2-3 days beforehand for whatever it was. Man, crazy best show. I think that's the best show I've ever did in my life, man. The drum player in Jizza group, his band that was Old Dirty Bastard, Big Bro. You know what I'm saying? Blood brother.
oh shit. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't know
you
that.
know what I'm saying. Yeah, shout out to his name is man, I don't want to fuck his name, but man, it's not coming to mind right now. But salute to him, super humble, real good brother, man. Super real cats telling us these stories and giving us so much game. I mean, and the whole band of the guy that played the violin, he was an Emmy and Grammy Award winner. Like
Damn.
his whole band was they kicked it with us the whole time, and beforehand they watched our whole sounds, all that, man. They was showing number love, man. Showing me like it was number love, man. That was one of the most classic nights ever. Somebody gave Jizz in my hat. One of my people that performed with me, he gave Jizz in my hat while he's like, "Oh, this for me, bet." I got all that. I'm like, man,
That's
this nigga,
that's
it's crazy, man. You feel me?
no.
Like,
That's great,
crazy.
man. Especially when you capture the moment, man, because it's like
Yeah,
obviously it makes for great content at the end of the day. Because it's all it really just boils back to
man,
just
priceless, man.
documenting, as a whole.
Definitely, man. And I think
Damn.
my favorite moment so far is either the Jizzes. I don't know, man. So it's crazy, man. I've been blessed, so blessed lately, man. But the Bun B, like, okay, UGK is my favorite R. Not I'm about to say R&B. I'm tripping. Hip
Ah,
hop music.
whoa, whoa,
No, no. Next to out, it's between Outkast and no. You like whoa.
whoa.
Yeah, you know they far from R&B. They
Yeah.
nemesis of R&B. You know what I'm saying? But even though Pimp C used to, go crazy with them vocals on
No,
them
he
hooks and
did.
shit.
He did.
Yeah, you
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? But yeah, man, I love UGK. Man, they so influential to my whole style. Every like this music, man. I love them so Bun B, man. Words can't explain how much I love them, like for real, man. So
That's what's up.
uh, having the opportunity. Shout out to Stephen Smith, that own Muse GR, one of the best art museums in the city, man. Black owned. He put me on that, man. Wouldn't have been possible without him. And got to perform for him personally. There was only three or four artists from here that got to personally perform for him, and he critiqued everybody after they got done performing. Man, I went man, the city really came out, supported me, rep for me so crazy, man. Like really showed me so much love, and was just hearing his 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 confirmation, everything he said to
Yeah.
me. Man, when I got done, I was like, this is crazy, man. Like this is crazy. I killed that shit. They like, gave him the mic. They like, what you got to tell Speedy? He like, shit, it ain't shit to tell Speedy. Shit. Get your guata ass on the road. It's like everything he said was just like, and and he a real one, man. He be tapping in. He be watching, he be tapping in, watching me, man, all that, man. So when I go to Houston, man, I'm gonna definitely be tapping in, getting me a real burger, and all that,
Oh yeah,
So
you got to do that, and tell me how that is, cause I need to know. I definitely need to
definitely,
know.
definitely, man. So I've been blessed, man. Got to interview Juvenile, like, man, it's just been blessings, man, for real, man, for real, for real.
That's what's up. That reminds me of
Can't
the
wait to see
time.
all. And I got the new single out right now.
Uh oh.
I was featured on the single, and we all was a shout. King, it's called Stick Up. Shout out to Teelan. He from 616 Records. He put together me and like four other casters from this city. It's a remix to a joint called Stick Up, and we got King Los on there. King Los is very
Yeah, yeah.
and dope lyricist, man. Used to be signed to Diddy, man. He was with Bad Boy for a while. He still went crazy. Goes goes writ for a lot of your favorite artists, man. But
Now
go
you're a
check that
sleeper. He
out
is a
right now,
sleeper.
man. Yeah, man. King Los bad, man. He went crazy, man. My verse right before his, he ended. I'm the second to last verse. I go and then he go right. And he ends the track. But everybody went crazy on that bitch. The video, I just got told today. The video, we already got the video done. It's gonna be dropping very very soon, man. Very soon.
That's solid, man. I love to hear it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, we
That's
man, we got it's that grind in us, man. You know where we're from the 989,
yeah,
man. So we got it, you know, it's just in us, man. We some go getters, man. This shit don't stop, man. We love what we do, so
yeah.
so all praises to the Most High, man. Ain't none is possible without God, man, at all. None is possible without Him. So
That's facts, man. That's 100. I just got one last question for you, man.
for sure.
Since I have you here, and it kind of touched on
Okay,
the element of creatives again.
okay.
For the up and coming artists in the
Mm,
city, um, and obviously your reach is just not in the city anymore. Like you've broadened your horizon, your reach is like you doing your thing. You doing your thing now. So like obviously you're talking to people from different demographics now that view your content.
yeah, yeah. True that. True that.
What type of insight would you give them
Mm,
if like if they want to get into video production, if they want to become a
okay,
musical artist, if they want to start
okay.
shooting content,
Mm,
and and then I guess this portion of it will definitely zone in on GR
okay,
specifically.
okay.
Like What would you tell them to do? What kind of insight would you give them as far as getting started?
Invest in everything you need. Mainly if you do music or anything like big content, you cannot go wrong with getting your own camera. Period. Invest in a camera. Ain't nothing like being able to shoot content whenever you feel like it, and don't and some of y'all got a camera right in your hand. You got work with what you got. Don't be scared to work with what you got as well. Use your phone. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Use work with what you got. Quit waiting for perfect situations, and you know what I'm saying. Work with what you got and grind and keep upgrading and investing in yourself. Like you can't lose when you invest in yourself, but don't just expect it to happen overnight. Keep the more you invest in yourself, the more you set yourself up for success. Period. You know what I'm saying? And be yourself. That's probably the main thing. Be yourself. Quit. Don't like you ain't gonna really stand out doing everybody else. If you're doing what everybody else doing, you gotta add your own twist. Being yourself, so be
Right.
that own twist in itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like have a style to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Know who
That's
you
real.
are. Know who you trying to reach. Know what demographic you trying to get. Know who research marketing. If you not first of all, if you not marketing yourself, if you think you just post some here and there and whenever you feel like, then no, if you ain't on your marketing game, you wasting your time. If you don't feel like you got time to promote, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you're wasting your time. If you're not gonna promote yourself, you're wasting your time. You have to really promote yourself. Nobody ain't gonna promote somebody who ain't promoting themselves. Why would somebody put energy into you, get your name out there if you ain't doing it yourself? You know what I'm saying? So
That's real.
it learns the business. Learn as much about it's all fun and games. You gotta know the business. You gotta know the business. Learn as much business as much about the business as you can, and try to stay consistent as possible and creative as possible too. Don't be scared to try new ideas and do that you know what I'm saying that might
Yeah.
not be popular. You know what I'm saying? Have fun, but and get them LLCs, you feel me? Get all that. You feel me? Get your right, get your business right. You feel me? Handle your business for real. So you don't be complaining then because you never know. You could blow
Yeah.
up like one video might take off, but now you gotta now you like, oh, you trying to figure all this everything happening fast because you ain't prepared for the moment. You feel me?
Yep. You
You gotta be
gotta.
prepared for the moment, you feel me? So, you know, like I think that's the best off the top of the head, I can tell y'all, man,
No,
for
that
real.
was perfect. That was
Uh,
you nailed every point.
okay, okay, yeah, man. But if you want to know some more, hit me at Donny. We got that consultation fee. You feel me? You got to pay for some more of that game.
Hey,
You feel me? Like we'll get you
hey,
together.
free no more. All right,
For
really live that
real.
life.
Come with that budget, then tell me what that budget look like, man. I'll let you know what we can do for you.
Hell yeah. Well,
Yeah,
man, again, thank you so much for stopping by.
man.
This
Anytime.
was amazing conversation.
When the Camp Savage when the merch coming, man.
Soon, very
Okay,
soon.
okay,
I'm kind of teeing up everything into stages right now.
okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
going all in on this and the live streaming, just to add that element of obviously people interacting in real time,
For
but
sure, so
I want yeah I really want a chance for my audience to be able to engage with me, and even
right.
when it's coming down to designs and
Yeah, for sure,
figuring out templates, like I want them to be involved. Well, I want y'all to be involved. Y'all
for
tuning in
sure,
now. Like I want to know, like, hey, y'all feeling this design? You feeling this design? You
yeah,
want the hoodie, no hoodie, this color, from top to bottom.
for
I want to make that as interactive as possible, but
sure.
on the
Right.
way for sure.
I feel that.
And
For
yo,
sure.
last thing, because I know they can't see this on the screen. Where can they find you on social media?
On every TikTok, IG, Twitter under Gwopped Up Speedy at GWOPPEDUPSPEEDY, all together, no spaces or nothing. Gwopped Up Speedy. And on YouTube, I'm under Gwopped Up World, and Facebook, same thing. Gwopped Up. Just type in Gwopped Up Speedy. Make sure you use the $ for the S. If you want to look up my music, it's the same thing. Gwopped Up Speedy, Speedy $ for the S. You know, if you put in a normal S, it ain't gonna pop up. You feel me? So make sure y'all go tap in, stream my latest project, El Guapo, stream Stick Up remix featuring King Los, you know what I'm saying? And we got that Gwopped Up apparel on deck, you feel me?
Yes,
The
sir.
closing line link in my bio. You know, you wanna get some of this Michigan drip, tap in, man.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it from the man himself.
Man, shout out to the nasty Saginaw. We out here, you dig? Shout out to
Hold
Gun
on, hold
Root.
on. Hold
Look,
on, hold
yeah.
on, hold on. You already
See?
know. You already know.
Yeah, I ain't got the tag yet. I ain't got it. I ain't got the tag yet. You feel me? But he repping. You feel me?
You already know. Hell yeah. Well, look, guys, I hope you appreciated tuning in. Make sure if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Make sure you turn your notifications on. If you're listening on Apple, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're listening on Spotify, we got more vibes coming, you know. I got one hell of a lineup for season 1 of the show. But until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all later. We about this. We got shit
Yo.
to do. We got
Wow.
consultation fees to figure
Yeah,
out, negotiate.
yeah. Let's get it.